Okay guys, it's Ivan and Susan here from Vloggers on the Loose, and today we're bringing you a trip from Perth to Bunbury. Now we're going to stop off at a few places on the way, mainly Brunswick Junction and also Collie. We're gonna actually go into Collie and do a lot of filming there because there's a few things to do, and then we'll go from Collie to Bunbury. Approaching Brunswick Junction, guys, and the speed limit's dropped down to 60 here. Like I said, right in the town centre it usually drops down between 40 and 50. Crossing the Brunswick River here over the bridge, and it's gone down to 50. Bowling club over there on your left hand side, and this is the main street of Brunswick Junction. There's a tavern there on your right. Always got a few pubs in a country town. There's the car over there, that's Dixie the car. So I'm gonna or Daisy the car. So I'm gonna park the car. Okay guys, so we're in Brunswick Junction, and there's a statue of a Frisian cow over there named Daisy. It was put there by the Lions Club of Brunswick. And across the road there's another car made out of metal. And we're walking along the main street here in Brunswick Junction. A bit quiet in Brunswick today, but it is very hot over here today. I really am regretting not wearing shorts, guys. I'm wearing jeans, and I should never ever have made that decision, but when we left Perth this morning it was quite cool, and I did check the temperature for this area, and it did say that it's going to be 25 degrees, so that's not super hot, but I think it's hotter. Here's more cars over here made out of an old gas bottle here, Susan, an old gas bottle here, and a 44-gallon drum over there. And there's a little bicycle there also. Now the reason why the cars are here, guys, because there is a lot, is because Brunswick is a dairy industry. That's why we have all these tin cars around the place. And across the road there to your right, and there's the Brunswick Memorial Hall. Nice old building. And as we walk further along, you can see IGA. IGA's, like I said, own every country town just about. We've also got the Brunswick Bakery across the road there. Now this is the main street running through Brunswick Junction. And over here on my left, a nice old church. I don't know the year of that church, but it looks pretty old. It's a pretty cool looking church. And it is an Anglican parish church. As we walk further along the streets of Brunswick Junction, it's quite a nice tree-lined street. Pretty clean. These little country towns all the way from heading to Bunbury are quite very nice and clean, very well maintained, well kept. There's a car park there to the right, to the left, sorry, and a park. And there's a little kiddies playing area over there. The caravans are parked over there, so it's obviously something for the caravans. There's also BBQs over here. with covered BBQs. Got a gazebo across it. And across the road there we've got the junction at Brunswick. It looks like a clothing shop. As we make our way further down Main Street here, looks like a little second-hand shop over here, selling all sorts of stuff right in front of you. Selling books and clothing and all sorts of knickknacks. Make our way further down the main drag is the Brunswick family pharmacy over here. It's a tiny little pharmacy. It's on its own out here, standalone building, and we might just cross the road over here and walk on the other side. So we'll cross over here. Walk on this side of the main road and see what's up here. These little shops are sort of spread out along here, so you might be walking 1 minute and there's nothing, and then the next minute there's a shop or two. There's an old house over here on the left. Looks like it's been there for a while. Don't know if it's a business or residential. There's another little shop here. The shop's selling DVDs. Wow. Or videos, I should say. Fuel, take it up and keep price low in the shop. It's probably don't know if anyone's still got a video recorder. And those things are probably collector's items now because all the video shops have closed down. Look at that old van just abandoned over there in the scrub. Now we're coming up to the famous IGA, and they also sell alcohol over here in the IGA. You've got all the signs at the front there. And then you've got the Brunswick bakery here, which looks quite nice. It's all the alfresco area there is under cover, so it looks quite good. Behind this Brunswick wall, I've just spotted I've got a tennis court over there. Behind this Brunswick wall, we'll walk down this way and have a quick look. So this here is the Brunswick tennis club, guys, and you can see the tennis courts over here. No one playing there at the moment because it's quite a warm day. So we'll spin around and make our way back onto the main street over here, pardon me, in Brunswick, Western Australia. And by the way, Brunswick's about 168 kilometres south of Perth and has a population of nearly 1,200 people. So it's not a huge town, 1,200 people. There's the Brunswick Hall over here. Pretty cool. And you don't see this too often anymore, the old telephone boxes over there. I think a lot of them have been pulled out because everyone's got a mobile phone these days. Even the homeless people have got mobile phones, I've noticed. So this looks pretty cool, yeah, the cannon and the rose garden behind it. So there's the cannon over there, guys. You can see the front view of it. It's pretty spectacular. It's a massive cannon, and this here's a few these things here. These cut silhouettes here are made out of metal, and that's all been laser cut over there. So the whole thing's been laser cut, and looks pretty cool. But check the cannon out. That's pretty cool over there, like that. So like I said before, this town's known for its dairy industry. And that's a Frisian cow over there across the road, by the way. Like I'm not sure if I mentioned it as a Frisian cow, but its name is Daisy. And the Australian passenger train that comes from Perth actually runs through Brunswick Junction and goes to Bunbury. So I haven't been on that train, but I've heard it's quite a nice train. So if you're ever a tourist in the place, or even a local, and you've been on that train, the Australind, let us know in the comments below what you thought of it. This here in front of us, guys, is the Brunswick Tavern. Like I said before, all the small towns have a tavern. Okay guys, so that's the end of our little Brunswick tour, Brunswick Junction tour, and we're going to head to the next destination now, which is Collie. So Collie will be off this main road, about a 40-minute drive off the main road. So that's where we're going to head, off to Collie, and show you guys around there, and then we'll head back onto the main road and head into Bunbury. So, but the next one will be Collie. So we'll see you there. Alright guys, so we're heading into Collie over here. As you can see the sign there. Collie was established in 1897 and has a population of about 7,600 people. It lies approximately 213 kilometres south of the Perth CBD. Collie is well known for its coal mining, and we'll just show you a few of the things here that were used in the coal mining days. A few of the trains over here, the locomotives, and there's a railway track over there that the trains actually ride on there to transport the coal. And there's a train over there, you can see it. And these are steam engines, I think. We'll just have a look. They're pretty big. Pretty good piece of engineering going on here. Beautiful looking stuff. Pretty well made. Yeah, that's a steam locomotive, a F-class steam locomotive. You can just read all that over there. And very well maintained for the day it was, or the time it was actually built. Here's another one here, guys. It looks the same, but I think it's a bit of a different class, I think. We'll have a look. Whatever they are, these things are huge, and they really are well built, like I said. And you can see the front of that there. Pretty cool. These were actually brought over by the British. They came from England, these things. So this one here is a V-class. So you can see that train over there on the railway line, on the track. Those things are used to transport the coal. And there's just a view of some of the houses in Collie, the Collie Township over there. Here's another view of the steam locomotive. Three of them there, and there's a smaller one up the front somewhere. We'll take you around there shortly to have a look. So some of the attractions in Collie, this here is the V-Class steam locomotive. And some of the attractions in Collie is actually the Steam Locomotive Museum and the Coalfields Museum and Historical Research Centre, the Collie Art Gallery, Wellington Dam of course, which is very popular, and the Collie Motorplex. As we still worm our way around these locomotives. There's the W-Class steam locomotive. And there's a big sort of earth moving machine over there. Looks like something that they shovel the coal out of the ground with. You don't get caught up in that. Pretty big piece of machinery. And there's the mechanical shovel, the 52RB mechanical shovel. Well, we'll take a walk around here. This is a small one over here, this small steam called a Polly. Simply called a Polly. It's located right in front of the Collie Visitor Centre. How cool does that look? It's pretty cool. So another little view there of the few houses in Collie. Few of the old houses that have been there probably for a long time. Bit of a view of the main street. There's the museum over there. Another view of the other side of the main street there. So here's a statue of one of the miners. And a few shops over there. Beautiful day here in Collie today. Clear skies. I think it's about 27 degrees out there. Now we're just going to take a bit of a drive through Collie over here and just see what's around. There's a tyre place over there. This place here, gym. And we'll just take a little drive through through the streets of Collie and see what's around the place. Nice park over there. Looks a nice, interesting little park. And these are just some of the shops in the area. Of Collie in Western Australia, located about 213 kilometres south of the Perth CBD. So it's not far from Bunbury, Collie. It's about a half an hour drive to Bunbury. And that's where we will be heading. After Collie, we'll be heading through to Bunbury. So it's virtually just a straight road, and then virtually a straight road to Bunbury from Collie. Okay, this here is the main street, or the main shopping part of Collie, and got a little newsagent over here. It's actually a big newsagent. Looks huge actually inside. Got a it's very quiet in here in Collie today. And you've got a clothing shop over there. It's like there was a arcade back there, but that's all closed up. So this area most of the shops might close down at 12 o'clock over here. I'm not sure. Got a guy busking over here. And then there's another little arcade in there. And over here you've got a florist over here, and a bit of artwork on the walls here, guys. I don't mind all this artwork on walls and that. Looks pretty cool. And then of course you've got a bakery. Every country town has their bakery. And Collie has theirs also. There's a couple of people in there getting a few snacks. And across the road there on the left hand side, it looks quite a nice park. A few mature trees in there. Now I know I rabbit on about trees sometimes. Let me know if you like my talking about the trees, because I have been told by some people that I do rabbit on a bit about trees. So yeah, we've got another nice bit of street art. And yeah, we've got a giftware shop here called the Cheeky Squirrel. Guys, let us know also what you thought of our little trip from Perth to Bunbury. I know we're only in Collie now, but if you got any comments to make, leave them down below for us. And coming up here is the Premier Hotel. That's I would think that's the main pub in Collie, and it looks pretty good. Haven't ever been there. They've got an alfresco area at the back also, it says there on the wall. There's a restaurant over there in the far area. Trains just going past by the sounds of things, or coming up. There's another restaurant across there called the Golden Eagle. I don't know if you can pick that up, but that park does look quite nice. There's the train now, guys. You can see the train going past. It's probably for the coal, to transport the coal I would say. It's going to pick up a load of coal, so all those bins will be empty. Oh, that's the Worsley alumina, so it's probably going to the Worsley alumina town site, mine site. This is another tree-lined, this is the park I was talking about before. It's tree-lined. There's a little thing up here, a little train. I don't know what that is. It says wagon on there. Could be toilets, I don't know. As we make our way down through the town centre of Collie, a few people sitting in the park. Just lapping up the beautiful sun in Collie in Western Australia.